Welcome everyone. Today we're going to dive into the world of numbers by understanding the relationships between operations. Specifically, we'll focus on addition and subtraction operations. Our goal for today is to understand the relationship between addition and subtraction that includes mastering the concept of inverse operations. To help us visualize these relationships, we often use two different helpful tools. The first one is the part-whole model and the bar model. In our first example, we see the total of 73 and a part that is known, which is 48, and the missing part. In the second one, we have the total of 96 and the known part of 29 and the unknown part. A way to solve these kind of questions is as follows. So when it comes to the part-whole model, we take the total, the known, and we subtract. 73 take away 48 gives you 25. We do the same with the bar model, but the layout's a little different. So we have 96 take away 29 equals 67. But let's look at the fact families once we have all the numbers. This is the fact families for the part-whole model. Here is the fact family for the bar model, as these numbers create the fact family. Hannah completes the following calculation. 728 plus 165 equals 893. Which calculations could we use to check if she's correct? We know that this one won't work, as this number is too small to subtract a big number, so this one would not work. You have three more options. You can use inverse operations. We could check 893 take away 165, or 893 take away 728. You wonder why this one won't work? It's because the number, once you subtract these two, does not equate to the numbers that are in the equation. If you were to subtract 728 take away 165, you get 563. This number here is not in this equation. These two are correct. Murad completed a subtraction. 2,815 take away 1,582 equals to 1,233. To check his work, which calculation should we use? I'll give you a hint. Since he subtracted in the equation, we have to check using addition. We need to use some addition in this equation. And you wonder what equation or numbers we have to use to check if his numbers are correct. You will need to use 100, 1233 plus 1582. If this equation here gives you the answer of 2815, then he's correct. And this is the answer that you should get. Let's try a worded problem. Noah has 479 toys in his collection. After his birthday, he has 512 cars. How many did he get for his birthday? To solve this, we can set up as 479 plus x for the unknown amount equals to 512. By inverse, we have addition. We have to use subtraction now. That means we have to use the bigger number in this equation, which is 512. Take away, remember it's the opposite. And the smallest number in the equation, which is 479, gives us x, the unknown. So once you subtract these two, it equals to 33. That means Noah gets 33 new cars. Now, if you want to check this to correct your answer, you just have to apply 33 where the x is. That means 479 plus 33 gives you what? It gives you 512. Here's a way that some people could use the box method. You have the answer at the top, which is the answer, which is the one on the other side of the equal sign, and a part of what you know on the bottom, on the left hand side, and you have your mystery number on the bottom right. That's one that you find the unknown in. Thank you for listening. If anyone has any questions about addition and subtraction, please drop them in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.